Today, on the eve of the national election, we were reminded of principles that bind us together, not just as members of Rotary, but as citizens and neighbors. We give thanks for the freedoms we cherish, the rights we enjoy, and the responsibilities we bear. We're grateful for the opportunities that allow us to serve, to voice our views, and to work together for a better future. May we approach tomorrow with hope, humility, and respect. In the spirit of Rotary, may we seek to build bridges where there are divides, to foster understanding where there's disagreement, and to extend grace to all, no matter the outcome. Today and tomorrow, let us remember our four-way test. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? With this, let us recommit to serving our communities with integrity and creating a world that reflects our highest values. May we proceed with clear hearts, steady minds, and an unyielding commitment to doing good. Amen. Amen. Let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. If you're a military, please salute, otherwise, in your heart. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
How beautiful for space, skies for and green. For virtual mountains and to speak of the free flame. America, America, God shed his grace on me, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Already in a line, as well as Rotary.
Thank you, John and Charlie. All right, and to introduce and welcome our guests, here's Carrie Sutton, our president.
All right, I think see one guest back here. Third time guest, time, and just saying hello again, Christy.
Hi, I'm Christy Howard, and yes, I'm third time here. Thank you for having me today.
Welcome, Christy. Oh, wonderful. We've got a great little thing. Do you mind standing up and introducing yourselves?
My name is Pat Christopher. It's my first time here. Looking forward to this experience.
All right, do you have any other guys? Let's see. Well, that's it. Well, welcome, Ty and Christy. Good to see you guys and enjoy the meeting.
All right, great. Thank you, Past President Carey. And speaking of membership, let's have Harrison please come up and talk about membership and some important events coming on. So, Harrison.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here on this beautiful day. So real quick updates with membership. The biggest one being our next service social. It sounded like there was a little bit of confusion earlier around when it is. It is next Thursday, which is November 14th. Linda will be sending out invites today to everyone, so be on the lookout in your inbox. We'll be having it at the North State Bank branch that I work at off of Blue Ridge, it's our newest building. And it'll be a great time. If you could please RSVP as sooner the later, just because we will be hosting it, catering it, and whatnot. So we just need to make sure we have a good head count of how many will be there. It's also a great opportunity for you as Rotarians. If you want to bring someone that is not a Rotarian, bring them to the social. Let them kind of get an understanding of what we're like outside of the club walls. So once again, it's going to be November 14th, 5:37 at the North State Bank branch of Blue Ridge. And then regarding membership, we've got mentorship, excuse me. We've got so far, we've had 6 mentors, which is great. Mentors, be on the lookout for an email from me. We're going to be scheduling a quick Zoom call to talk through what does it mean to be a mentor. If you have questions or want to learn more about that, reach out to me after me as well. I'll make sure you're involved in that Zoom call. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Harrison. And I've got to point out, Harrison will be the president of this club next year, so he'll be cleaning up all the mess I leave behind. So thank you very much. All right, with that, let's go ahead and have John talk about fundraising, and, please come on up to that.
Thank you very much. I'm really excited about what's going on with fundraising. As you know, I guess I'm a fundraising geek at this point. And thank you to all of you guys who are having fun with me. First of all, just so you know, we've got a tie now, a three-way tie for first in the fantasy football. And let me tell you, my team's not doing too well. I know a few others of you are like falling behind, and the weather girl, weather lady, there's an extreme weather alert, Carrie. You see, I got you highlighted up there.
Oh, I see.
And I've seen your 152 points this week. My pick, Carrie, to go all the way. That's what I'm saying. Let's see if that happens. In another week or two, I'm waiting for people that have no victories to win so I can brag about them. I don't know if that's gonna happen either. Thank you to everyone that signed up to sponsor the fall event, the Taste of the Fall. We've talked about how much fun it's gonna be. I think when we talk about will build goodwill and better friendships, I think being at Hope Farm, love the name. I think being with our people there, I think having honey, which I love honey, be free. And I think having the fellowship with every one of you that can be there, we're excited and thankful. If you want to come, but you don't have a ticket and you can't afford one, we have extras. I'm thinking that people are gonna bring friends. I'm bringing about 6 or 8 other people. We'll buy tickets when we get there. But this should be a joyful time to kind of celebrate and lead into the fall on Thanksgiving vacation. So again, thank you. And last thing I'm super excited about is the fundraising committee finally wrapped up the sponsorship packages and sponsorship levels. We have an amazing team that's been working on this. We're lucky to have people like Mary Moss and Randy and some other people who are professional fundraisers kind of giving us leadership on this. So we're thankful. Mike is the point person for sponsorships. And so if you want to learn more about sponsorships or want to get a package, see Mike, see me, email Linda. We're gonna get real busy with this, and we're gonna work with membership too, to try to bring businesses to our club. So if you know a business out there you think should be involved with Rotary, see us, because we want to get involved with them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. So, Shakina, would you please come up and tell us a little bit about the new generations, the activities you have going on there? Sorry, I didn't give you a warning. And our new generations are the emerging Rotarians, the up and coming Rotarians. Shakina?
Thank you, President. Hello again. My name is Shakima McLean, and as President Eric has stated, I am the chair for Generation. Currently, right now, I'm going to speak briefly because I don't have anything really primary, but we are looking for 11 graders right now to attend our Raleigh Youth Leadership Academy. It's going to be like a camp for 11 graders. We do have applications. Again, if you have or know of any 11th graders who is interested in leadership and mentorship, please send them my way so that they can receive an application, and for their parents, they can walk with all the information they need to be selected to attend this leadership program and Rotary. As far as the community-based Rotary program that is still in process, we have a president for that club. Her name is Shannon Spear. Looking forward to working with her, and that chair, district chair, Melissa Mills. Oh, good kind of news. I will be sitting down with some high school administrators, individual, so we may end up having an interact with alternative. So more to come about that. And lastly, for the police, they're, exchange student. We are still looking for a host family for the next 4 months after Thanksgiving. So if you are willing to open up your home to an 11th grader who is attending Broughton High School, again, please reach out to me. We are in dire need for an host family for her. Thank you so much.
And then Rotary Youth Leadership Academy. You don't have to be a family, a member of a family of Rotarians to attend. Anybody in your neighborhood, anybody in your extended family, niece, nephew, or somebody you know from the church, from the community, whatever, would be good. I've heard wonderful things about the program. I did not attend it myself, but I know that a lot of people come through that saying it was remarkable. Think about this. What could you do for an 11th grader better than that, to have them learn all this leadership stuff, just as they enter the 12th grade and finish high school and go to college or whatever they have after. It's a real transformative thing. So if you know anybody in the 11th grade, bring them forward, and we would love to have them recommended and nominated for that. And I saw Richard just a moment ago. Again, Richard, the paper, there he is. Richard is going to be doing a little bit of double duty for us this time. He's going to talk about service in general. Richard's our service chair, but also filling in for Salvation Army Building. Thank you. Yes. All right.
Hey folks, good afternoon, Richard David, Service Chair. So October came to a close and focused our efforts through the Western Carolina effort. More to that to come. You know, as some things are it's clearing up a little bit in the western part of the state, there could be some potential opportunities in 2025. So focus now is Salvation Army Building. Kevin has led us in that once again. He set up a link form, so I encourage you, everyone, to fill us up. We've held the bell every year, so to speak, so we'll continue to do it again. I know some of you have already signed up, but please use this opportunity and help the club. And I always tell people, bell ringing is a great way to also get to know your club members. I remember my first year, I think I went with Cindy and Kevin himself, and it's a really good opportunity when you stand next to somebody in the freezing cold for an hour to stand on your feet. So, but thank you for your support, and I look forward to bell ringing with you next month. So, thank you.
The other thing that's going on in the service area, and I did not see Eric Stevens, but we have this multi-group project that we're doing. We're installing a playground music park at Moore Square for young children to play in. That'll be coming in the spring of next year, but as a preparatory thing, those of you who are gardeners, like would tell you that it's time to plant bulbs now. And so we have a bulb planting activity for the park. This is all the Rotary clubs in the Raleigh area are going to do this. So I wanted to take that little parking ticket that you got when you came in and flip over the back of it and write on it November 21st, 9 a.m. That's at Moore Square. So it's November 21st, 9 a.m. Moore Square. That'll be a reminder to you when you get back to your office, to your home, whatever, to put that on your calendar to do it. I know we get you with a lot of information for your meeting, so hopefully that will help us really to do that. All right, with that, Charlie Upshaw has agreed to be our bringer of Happy Dollars. And as he's coming over here to do that, Happy Dollars are things we like to celebrate here. Reminder that the red buckets that are there on the table to support our partner, the Dementia Alliance in North Carolina. So Charlie.
Thank you, President Eric. How about that Wolfpack and Carolina, for Duke, for Clemson? Where's Patty? Patty didn't show up to make us Penn State lost, I guess, to Ohio State. Excuse me, forgive me. Here it is. Her corner. Ohio State grad.
Good luck, guys.
8 straight. Penn State. 8 straight on Penn State, you heard it right here. All right, thank you, Kurt. Brandon.
I have to thank you all here. Almost 50 years ago, we was Sweden. I married the woman of my life. And, it was my birthday, but he was there. Anyone who was there knew the over under on how long that marriage would last. I've been single 17 years. It was 10 months. So last year we made 15. So here's 150. Why? My wife is very patient with it.
Okay. Anybody else? Thank you, sir. Any more? Any more? Sorry, said it.
I know I can't say anything about my Tigers, but I'm giving a dollar because we are living in the swing state and the elections are finally almost over.
Yes, sir.
So my happiness that comes from my oldest daughter, who was a senior in Norwood High School, has decided her senior year that she is gonna walk in and get good grades, so she got all A's with B. So that's a big deal because that was not her grade school.
Please, thank you, President.
All right, Charlie, thank you, and congratulations to all the happiness that's flowing in the room. That's fantastic. So with that, let's go ahead and bring John for our rep. Oh, right. And we have, by the way, we have special event raffles. Why don't you stand in front of the here? Because our speaker will be participating in the raffle, and you'll understand why, you know already. Tina Selling Cash is going to be drawing the ticket today. John.
Okay, I'm gonna let her do it the way she does it on TV when I see her. Can you like make up on the fly a little excitement about this?
Good afternoon, I'm Praise the Lord, we drawing, what's the day? Whatever. Now, let's get back to, who's gonna draw it? Who's gonna do what we do?
Hey, we're gonna send them around.
Very good. I'm not gonna look. Can't touch what the numbers are. All right, today's cash drawing is worth $60. And who is the lucky winner? Stand by. We have a drum roll? No. There we go. Okay, drum roll. Says keep this coupon. I guess the 825-038. 825-038.
038.
You really work for them.
Thank you, Peter. We'll be hearing much more from her in just a little bit. So with that, let's look at birthdays. We have birthdays today, Mark McClan and Jim Dorsett. Jim, I think he's helped his mom move to a different location. We inherited it in her house. But happy birthday to Jim. And we don't have any anniversaries for this week. So celebration, of course, of the anniversary is mentioned there. But anyways, upcoming meetings. We're going to have next week a program I've really been looking forward to. We're going to have Army Colonel Kurt Warner and RAF Squadron Leader Peter Gorey to talk to us about Veterans Day and Remembrance Day. And we just last week found out we're going to have a greeting of sorts from a liberated person from Normandy, World War II D-Day. And so we're going to have that as well. So it's going to be a really good event. Nathan, I saw Nathan, raise your hand. There it is. Nathan, our own past district governor, is going to be presenting about this solar project in Uganda. That's a multi-year project that's been going on, really exciting stuff. Impact around the world. It's pretty cool. How many things have you done that impacts other countries that far away or needs that are that great? That's one of the wonderful things about being part of Rotary. We will not have a meeting on Thanksgiving week. And then On 12/2, we have Scott Mason, a former colleague of Tina's, from our current colleague, I should say, from WRAL. Ever seen the Department of Travel on TV? He does those interest stories. And I've heard him present before, heard him talk before. He does an amazing job. You don't want to miss that. I also will tell you, just full transparency, he usually gets paid for these engagements. And he agreed to do this without being paid because of his support of the Rotary. I did invite him to bring some books with him. He always brings books, but to bring some books. And so it'll be right after Black Friday. So we're going to call this Mason Monday. So Mason Monday, he'll have some books and he'll personalize those books for you. And he's not going to just write on a best wishes Scott. He will write a whole little paragraph for you, personalized to you and the person receiving it, if that's the case. Terry will tell you a few years ago, I've got books of Scott Mason's for everybody in the family. He personalized each one individually, and it's a different book to each person, and it really went over very, very well. So bring your money and enjoy Scott when he comes to do this. Before we introduce our speaker, I just wanted to add one practical thing to that. And that is, as you see, Tina brought some equipment with her. If a couple of people could stay after the meeting and help pack that up and move that after the meeting, that would be appreciated. So with that, let's go ahead and finally introduction. Awesome, there it is. Okay. So as I said earlier, we wanted to have an uplifting kind of program today, exciting, chance to leave stress in the world behind. And nothing could come to mind other than the first thing that came to mind was having Tina come and join us and to share some familiar music with us. So Tina has agreed to do that. We also are always talking this year about the hidden gems around the area. And there's a theater that Tina's going to tell you about, the Rudy Theater in Selma, North Carolina. And it is a remarkable enterprise. It's a remarkable place. Wonderful things going on there. You'll hear more about that. But a true hidden gem will be there. And Suri told me at the beginning, anybody who supports Selma is good in my book. So that's really cool. So a little bit about the program you're going to hear. They've been rehearsing for their Christmas program at the Rudy Theater for the last several weeks, last couple of months, like it. And so you can get a preview of this program, parts of the program today. The program actually starts on Saturday. The actual shows start on Saturday. So you're getting a sneak preview, kind of a holiday preview of some of the elements of that program. So you can get some good music and what Tina herself calls some corny jokes. And so just wonderful entertainment about that. So with that, let me talk about Tina a little bit. She is a veteran of the Rudy stage, has been there since they started in 1998. She took a brief break, but has been there continuously since 2019, and has been singing with the Live at the Rudy cast all through that time. Tina's television career preceded, and it actually continues even today, preceded her work with Rudy. She started out at as a reporter and an anchor in Tallahassee, Florida, and on TV there. And then she went to Atlanta, where she worked with Ted Turner, which must have been a pretty exciting thing to do work with Ted Turner. If you know much about him, he's a very dynamic kind of person. And she worked there. One of her favorite assignments was going around the country and finding positive news stories, which I think is really wonderful. And then she came, as most of you know, to WRL, to Raleigh a few years after that, and worked with WRL as an anchor, as a reporter. And what I remember her for was something that a program that she put together and ran periodically called the Money Desk, where you get financial advice and insights and things like that. And so I will tell you that of all the bankers and financial advisors in this room, she has made more money for more people than all of you combined. For two reasons. She ran Money Desk, so how to manage your finances. Number two, she's one of the lottery announcers for the North Carolina Lottery. So I guarantee she has made more money for more people than you folks. She lives here in the area with her husband, Johnny Cash. He's with us here. Not the man in black, John Cash is here. And together they raised, and this is not a typo, they raised a 14-year-old daughter. So Tina, if you would please come and join us and tell us about Rudy and give us some holiday cheer.
Really my pleasure to be here, to be advised by Eric. Thank you so much. to talk a little bit about the theater. Now, 1998 was the year when Mr. Spook Joyner, now everyone wonders how to get that thing. Well, we didn't like his first name, but the other reason is when he was a little baby and he's in the cradle, and all of his coming to visit the baby, right? It was uncle comes in and says, "You look like a little spook." That's it. That's why he's Spook Joyner ever since then. So he's just a very talented gentleman. He puts together 4 productions each year. While we were rehearsing Christmas, we've been doing our classic country show. And so we would have, it gets a little confusing because we have blocking, do you enter left or right, where do you open the second half, where do you stand and not open the show? So I would get confused about those things. But now the country show is closed and the Christmas show opens Saturday. You may see a piece of paper on your table, and I very tactfully put these out. You'll see some of the dates across through. Now, there are 37 Christmas performances. I do just 25. So I've marked through the ones I don't do because I want you to come and see me. Okay? And the reason I don't do all the shows is 2 years ago, we have 2 shows on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 222. The second Friday, we had 2 shows. I lost my balance and I almost fainted when I'm singing. So I'm sitting, I go down singing, went down singing, and then I get some help getting up, and I had somebody hold me up. I had to change the second half because I couldn't sing my lead songs. But I had to change the staging, so we did all that at intermission. And the show has gone on, my blood pressure was 200 over 99. So I was a little upset. But anyway, that's why I'm only doing 25 of the 37 shows this year. It's a fabulous show. We've got 5 singers, 5 musicians. I don't know if they can put that other slide up of the stage again, yes. So that's me in the middle. That's the dress I'll be wearing to open the second half of the show. This will be, gee, I don't know what it is right now. Let's see. So we've got five musicians, 5 singers, and a comedian. So it's like a music review. People say, "Oh, how's your play going?" It's not a play. It's music. It's upbeat. It's fast paced. And Mr. Joyner started it in 1998, and he's just kept it going. It's his first love. And he's also got a professional studio. He records musicians in Spring Hope near Rocky Mount. He does that, and he just eats, drinks, sleeps, dreams, everything. The Rudy Theater and Music, and he really puts together a fabulous show. Has anybody been to Summit, to the Rudy Theater? A couple of you, good. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. They're all different, new productions every year. The Christmas show is going to be a brand new Christmas show this year, and we're all looking forward to it. We've had a lot of interesting things happen besides the almost fainting. But we had someone break an ankle right before the show, right before the curtain went on. So we delayed 10 minutes, we regrouped, we wrote him out of the show, and we did the show. It was great. So what I'd like to do now, I'll sing a song or two. And if y'all have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Let me get my little system going here. I'm going to use your microphone. Let's see. We've got, this song is a song from the show. However, I am not the lead singer in the show. Young lady to my, well, to your left, to left of me in there, it's going to sing that stuff. So we've got to get this turned up a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. Can you hear this? There's no hope, you can see every couple tries to come. Rocking around the Christmas tree, that Christmas spirit ring. I later have someone forget fire, and when the song carols of May. You all without a party, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing, celebrating. want to know, right? What's gonna be full dancing, but my partner here, you be fine. So every next time. It was almost over. Okay. This is good. But this is the birthday song, folks. They want to do that. You and yes. And the Christmas tree on the day. Everyone dancing. One thing that, we've got a comedian, he has a lot of, this is a family show, so they're always clean, corny jokes. So here's a joke that you might hear at the show, or you might not. So this is about a Sunday school teacher. They're teaching how God created everything, including human beings. And little Johnny is extremely interested when they talked about creating Eve from Adam's rib. Okay? He was very engaged in that story. So later in the week, his mother noticed him lying down as if he was sick, and his mom says, Johnny, what's the matter? And Johnny said, I have a pain in my side. I think I'm gonna have a wife. Oh, just downhill from here. Let's get back to some music. Here's your lettuce now. These are all from the ones. We have this one in the show too, but again, I don't sing lead on this. God focuses on. Oh, that's, I can't sing that. I'm sorry. Sorry, this was, I put this show together real quick. So that's a male key. Went outside and start. It's a little low. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Here, we've got this great machine that goes to the next one. Now, this song sang in the show last year. We don't have it this year. They're all great. Saturday. I've been alone for years, little things today. I waited long to tell I never knew. Next year, I could be out of you. If you don't check Christmas list, I will do today. I want to hang out and really love. I've been waiting the Lord here today. One thing I do believe with me is to go back when the mom said that you were tonight. And the baby, you feel myself in the price and checks. Sign your ex on the line and send the baby. And we're tonight. Now, little like this Christmas tree. I look for decoration for the Tiffany. I really do believe believe in me to everything. But I mention one little thing. A ring, and I don't mean on the phone. But tonight. Well, thank you. Now, have you ever seen some church bulletins that have typos? Well, I have some interesting ones that I found that I'd like to share with you. The fasting and prayer conference includes meals. Okay, this one is one of my favorites. The sermon this morning, Jesus walks on water. The sermon tonight, searching for Jesus. I get it. The peacemaking meeting scheduled for today has been canceled due to a conflict. That's so sad. It's okay, here's one. Don't let worry kill you. Let the church help. Miss Charlene Mason saying, I will not pass this way again, giving obvious pleasure to the congregation. Okay, let's see. I have a few more. Let's see. 8 new choir robes are needed due to the addition of several new members and to the deterioration of older ones. The costume, not the person. Okay. At the evening service tonight, the topic will be, what is hip hop? Come early and listen to our choir practice. Sorry, again. Okay. The Girl Scouts are saving aluminum cans, bottles, and other items to be recycled. Proceeds will be used to cripple children. The 8th graders will be presenting Shakespeare's Hamlet in the church basement Friday at 7. The congregation is invited to attend this tragedy. Last but not least, the bean supper will be held on Tuesday evening in the church hall. Music will follow. All right, let's see. So it does go down. Let's see. Let's put some more music. I'm pretty sure we do. Yes, we do. It's a surprise to me though, at the station. Oh, what's wonderful? In the rain, snow, and distance, a beautiful sunset. We're happy tonight. Walk in the winter wonderland. Gone away is the bed. Here to stay is the window. He sings a love song as we go along. Walk and what's the fact. In the land of snowbank, and the tendencies was brown. You'll say, I can be the same man. You can do the job of going town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream about the fire. The things of praise, the plans that we made, long as a little one's back. Well, here's another little dance that we have, we're missing an opportunity. Later on, we fight as we dream about the fire. Take a break, plans that we made, walking in the walking in the winter, just walking in the winter, you know, that's the second time that is a big one. The glasses are spilling, and I just didn't need to say it. Now, we've got some Southernisms I'd like to share. Do we have folks who aren't Southerners here? We all Southerners, okay, well, John, my husband's an officer. That's okay. But I will let that go. Well, these are some Southernisms I'd like to share with you. You know you're a Southerner when you've been married 3 times and you still have the same in-laws. The same. You know you're a Southerner if you think that a woman is out of your league if she bowls on a different night. You know you're a Southerner if you offer someone the shirt off your back and they don't want it. How about, you know you're a Southerner if your working TV is sitting on top of your non-working TV. Well, I've been- oh, I like this one. You know you're a Southerner if you think a subdivision is part of the math problem. Okay, you know you're a Southerner if you need just one more home punched in your card to get a freebie at the House of Tattoos. No, we're taking that one out. Okay. You know you're a Southerner if you wonder how service stations keep their bathrooms so clean. That hurts my feelings. That's terrible. Okay. You know you're a Southerner if the Halloween pumpkin on your front porch has more teeth than your spouse. Oh, that hurt. Okay, here we go. You know you're a Southerner if your wife's hairdo once got stuck in a ceiling fan. You know you're a Southerner if you missed the 5th grade graduation because you had jury duty. I think there's one more, aren't you glad? Just one more. Oh, yeah. You know you're a Southerner if someone, someone that you know you're related to. Yes, you know you're a Southerner if someone in your family died right after saying. Hey, watch this. No, really, the jokes can show it better. The comedian's better. My boss will tell you I'm funny. I don't know why. Now, let's see. I'd like to do a song now that is by the Carpenters. It's not one of my husband's favorites, but reading my the Christmas tree. What we wish to a special one. There's always happy. And one of my favorite things are these country music song titles. They're actual song titles of actual country music songs. Believe it or not. Number one, country music song title, How Can I Miss You If You Won't Go Away? You like this one. If the phone don't ring, you'll know it's me. I'm so miserable without you, it's like having you here. Still miss you, baby, but my aim's getting better. Sorry. If I'd shot you when I wanted to, I'd be out by now. It is a smoking problem. I'm sorry I made you cry, but at least your face is cleaner. Mama, get a hammer, there's a fly on Papa's head. And this is one of my favorites. Take me out to the cornfield, honey, and I'll kiss you between the ears. Okay, move on to the second one. Oh, boy. All right, let's see. I have a couple of sing-alongs that I was gonna end the program with. But before I do that, I didn't know if there were any questions about the theater. Did you have any questions, Eric? You had we were talking earlier about how the theater started, and I did start before the theater was ready to open. It had been a movie theater built in like 51, I believe. And it was a church after that, and it was in bad shape. There was the Rudy and the Howell. Rudy Howell was the person in Selma who owned both of these theaters. The Rudy was in Selma, the Howell was in Smithfield, and that theater is still there. Well, when Spook Joyner and Tony Davis were looking for a place to open a show, they really wanted to be on I-95, obviously, but there wasn't anything there, and they found this theater, so they remade it and built it, and started in '98. And it's been just it's been a crazy ride. The show has gone through a lot of changes, a lot of changing cast. I left for about 10 years and came back, and one of the musicians has been there. Jerry, the steel guitar player, he's been there since the second year, I believe. And there are the age range of the talent. We've got a singer who's 21, and then we've got a drummer who's 28. Those are the only youngins in the show. The rest of us are 40s and up. But we have a guy who looks like a cross between Colonel Sanders and Santa Claus, and he's one of our singers, Tom Ferguson, and he's really fantastic. Just such a wide variety of styles of singing. The young lady in the picture to my right is Celeste Winstead. She's a graduate of UNC who went out to Nashville many years ago trying to get in the music business, and she saw how difficult it was. Well, she got into the business end of it. She is a big time person in Nashville working with the Gaither Group. And she's like their senior marketing person. And then when we needed someone, they called Celeste, can you work this into your schedule? She flies to Nashville when she's not doing the show, and she's living with her 94-year-old dad in Nashville, North Carolina. So she's from Nashville and then coming to Selma to help sell the show. And in this particular show, as I told you, I'm sharing a role with another woman. She's excellent. And then Celeste is also sharing a role with another woman who used to be in the show, but lives too far away to come. It's like a 2-hour drive. So they're sharing parts. So you never know who you're going to see really in this show. We don't usually do that, but at Christmas we have so many shows, and it's such a grueling schedule for people with like another life. Like Spook Joyner doesn't have another life. So it's, it's easy. And a lot of people do all the shows, and I have done all the shows. But it's a lot at Christmas time. But I'll guarantee you, if you come, you'll be, I think, surprised by how good it is, because it really is a very professional show. But we got someone cracking the whip and Spook Joyner. And so we do a lot of practicing and we do a lot of vocal rehearsals and a lot of staging rehearsals, blocking, and it really is a fabulous show. I hope some of you will check out our Christmas show, and there is a website listed there on the sheet, rudytheater.com. And it's got a lot more information. We do concerts other than ours there as well. We have guests coming in. We've got the Embers for doing a Christmas show for us, and Eddie Miles, who has been an Elvis impersonator. He now does his own show, but he's gonna do a Christmas show. So lots going on at the Rudy Theater, and of course, the downtown area, you've got antique stores, you've got restaurants, coffee shop, ice cream. It's a really nice downtown. You've got 2 or 3 blocks there. It's really nice to come down, see a show, and come down and sell things. All right, so with that, why don't we get to our singing? A couple of quick sing-alongs if you'll sing with us. We got White Christmas. Oops, where'd it go? There it is. All right, White Christmas. We're gonna sing along. You ready? I know you. I'm dreaming of a white where the trees are listening and you I don't know what it's about. That's it. Now, Tom, our Colonel Sanders Santa Claus character, all right. We're also going to do Jingle Bells, and Sharon Venable is a young lady who sang on cruise ships for 12 years. She's off the chain. You have to come and see Shannon. She's incredible. She's going to do Jingle Bells, but a much more rock and roll version than the one we're going to sing. So y'all can sing along with me. Jingle Bells. Let's start with our statue. And that sings with the snow, and one or two rain. Over the gypsy road, the black road. Down the baby, making spirits bright. What fun it is to be alive. So do not will. We went into a game. You want more something I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. And thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you so much, Dean. Really appreciate it. So let's see if we achieved our objective. Whose mood is a little bit higher than when it came in? All right. Okay. Remember we said at the beginning,
I need to lodge a protest. I've been avoiding Southern jokes for 18 months in this club, and then you invite this lady.
we'll take that under advisement. Pastor Rudy's not here right now, so you can go straight to that. But anyway, Charlie off the market said doing for you. But what we said at the beginning of the year, we had three things: work hard, have fun, and make magic. Hopefully you had some fun today. That was the purpose of the day. I hope, thank you, our visitors that have joined us today. We hope you had a good time. We do serious topics also, but thank you, Tina, thank you for your unselfishness in doing this for us and with us. Good luck with the theater. I did check the internet over the weekend, and two interesting factors came up. I checked the sales of tickets to the shows, and a number of the shows are already nearly sold out. Of those 30-some shows, a number of them are nearly already sold out. So that's a remarkable achievement economically for someone, but also if you plan to go and do that. Second, I looked on TripAdvisor for their rating with lots and lots of reviews. They're rated at 4.5 on TripAdvisor. I said, what other entertainment venues are rated at 4.5? The only one came up was the Sydney Opera House. So that's a pretty good comparison. Anyways, thank you again. So Rotarians, and we will give you one of our Rotary coffee cups to keep you energized during all those rehearsals and the performances. So Rotarians, let's stand to the four-way test. The things we think, say, and do, is it the truth?
If you're all concerned, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Stop sharing.
Yeah.
Stop recording.
Or, I mean, once you turn off the meeting.